So this is the East Coast Juggalo Show. I'm Crazy Jay,
I'm Wicked Jester.
and we're gonna we'll explain why we wanted to get involved in the Juggalo news, updates, and anything to do with Juggalos or anything
Anything that's also factual.
in nature of anything. So we're here. We'd like to tell you a little bit how we got into being a Juggalo. Wicked Jester, you want to go first?
I'd gladly like to go first. What first got me into being a juggalo was back in middle school. Friend's birthday party. I wound up hearing Twisted's Freak Show. Fell in love with it because it was something different. Then found Hell's Pit. Then also back in high school, a good buddy of mine introduced me to the Great Malenko. I was really, really intrigued by that. And then I wound up discovering the other Joker's cards. Amazing Jekyll Brothers, The Wraith, Shangri-La, The Riddle Box, Ringmaster, Carnival of Carnage, which Crazy J introduced me to again.
Yeah, it was like one of the best albums. I think, but that's just me, preferably. But they're all good. Got a couple other things we want to hit on tonight. We got one YouTube video we were watching didn't have a lot of facts, which I was kind of pissed off. Shout out to Humble Monk for
Thank you,
being
Humble.
a supporter. I'm a supporter of his, and he inspired us, to get this going. It's our own show. We're trying to do it. We're always going to be a duo if we're here, or if not, it's me doing a video or him.
Or it could be me.
Or, it could definitely be just a couple lives. We got the lights going on just to it won't always be like this. We're just doing that for tonight, but it's kind of cool.
Could even have a few Q&As, or what is your favorite Joker's card?
Simple as that. Yeah, who's your favorite past or present psychopath artist or not psychopath artist? Are you into horrorcore? Maybe you like Esham. Maybe you like Kid Rock. Whoever Detroit rapper
or Loki,
or even friggin' Danny Kaye. If everybody knows,
If you don't know, now you know.
Yep. K-E-A. No, I'm joking. See, you got a lot of fans to know. It's Danny Kaye, always excelling. You know what I mean? K-A-E, always excelling. So,
but getting back to the facts,
getting back to the real topic,
because that's what
facts,
we do.
So,
what I wound up finding, and
what
what shocked me, and also shocked Juggalo Crazy J here.
I asked him to do a research for me to see if that one-man crew.
He was saying how he didn't get credited for working on the Yum Yum Lore EP on the song Bewitched. I wound up finding it on lyricsgenius.com/yumyumslore.
I'm going to do something special right now, okay? Let me just type it in real quick.
Oh, snap. Here we go.
Okay.
That mystical carnival flavor that we've been bringing.
Yum Yum Lure. Bewitched.
And it
Producer.
was really hella interesting.
So I look it up here, right? I can look it up right here, right now. It's on Rate Your Music. RateYourMusic.com. I'm gonna click on it. Simple. I'm in my room looking at it. Let's see. Bewitched. Credits. So if you go on credits and expand your credits, right, they got performer, Insane Clown Posse.
Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope.
Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, our boys. Alien Ant Farmers that actually featured, which they're fucking awesome.
Yes, and that song that they were featured on was also cool.
And if you really look in there, you'll see One Man Crew
is the producer. We're looking at it right now.
Also, Shaggy the Airhead's on there. The other word.
Thank you for Shaggy the Airhead.
Mikey Clark. Mikey Clark's amazing always. Mikey
Clark is the shit.
Well, he's the unofficial but official third member of Insane Clown Posse. So.
Yo, what's up?
But yeah, that's just just looking up information. And that was it was released on an EP, May 22nd of 2001. So, I mean,
2021.
That's what I said. I said May 22nd of 2021. Quote me if I didn't say it right, but whatever. We all make mistakes, I'm not going to sit there and dwell on it. But yeah, I looked it up right there. It's on my phone.
It really is.
You can look at, Wikipedia, discog.com.
Discog.com/YumYumsLore. LyricGenius.com/YumYumsLore. The track info will be there. All we're saying is that we know the facts and
put some light into the situation.
Shed some light onto the subject.
So yeah, this is us now. that gets annoying sometimes, but no. So yeah, but it's just.
But it's like if your credit is given, man, how can you say that you haven't had credit?
So between me and him, the factual nature of this though is, did Insane Clown Posse give him the money to One Man Crew? I don't know. Wicked Jester doesn't know. We don't know. We're just people. Just spreading the facts. So
we're just fans, just like you guys.
If he got credited though, it's right there. Because he wants his royalties. He wants his money. We get this. He wants his 20 grand. Whatever he wants. I get it. I've been in the same position. If somebody owes you money, just give it to him. And if you're working on something, give it to him. But we don't know both sides of the story. I know One Man Crew side because I saw a video, YouTube clip or whatever of it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, this guy said what he has to say. But what about Violent J? He hasn't said anything. He's been grieving over his ex, and let the man grieve. Let him do what he's got to do. I mean, if you lose a loved one, I've lost my aunt right before my birthday of this past year. Everybody grieves in a different way.
That is true.
I'm still grieving to this day. She was a good woman, but like I'm saying, you got to move on. The Duke did, and he's back. Positive is he's back. He's going to sign stuff on Days of the Dead, which he probably already did. And, he's going to be doing what he's got to do again. Same with Shaggy. Shaggy's got a Twitter. But let's get back to One Man Crew. So, I get what he's saying, though. It's like, you want your money. You try to reach out. But it's like, don't give up hope. Like when you give up hope, then you can't keep reaching out.
Well, not only that, and also the guys are busy. I mean, like you said, Shaggy's got the Shaggy Show going back. And also, Violent J also finally just started releasing some tracks, Some Good Pussy, and also that other one there, Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth, with Lucid, the metal band.
Really good stuff.
That's definitely some good stuff. Definitely good stuff. I mean, I'm just happy he's back. I mean, when he comes back after all this time and, this negativity of One Man Crew saying stuff like, oh, we're going to beat him up, or I'm going to go beat this guy up. Okay, cool. But are you really? I mean, just be the bigger person and walk away if it's really true. Like, if he didn't give me something back, do you think I'm going to sit there and be like, yo, I'm going to beat you up because you're not going to give me my stuff back?
First off, I'd never do that to my homie.
Yeah, we're men. It's even if you have a problem, talk it out. I mean, it's a simple what you're gonna break the guy's face, and then what he's gonna give you a lawsuit because you broke his face.
Words are always better than being stupid.
Well, think about this. I mean, yeah, he showed up there. What if NJ, called the cops on him for actually trying to harm him? I mean, that's come fight me. Even if you're challenging it, that's still that's a threat. And I don't recommend anybody saying any threats to people because, they could be taken seriously to another level and the cops get called and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that topic, but I don't do that cop crap. If I'm going to talk with someone, I'm going to talk it out, or we're going to go see each other and actually talk. I'm not going to fight. I'm past that. About positivity. I mean, if I have a problem, I'll just talk to the person or call them.
Hell yeah.
I mean, me and him had a little bicker, and, I call him up on my other phone, which is right here. I call him. I'm like, yo, no beef. Come back to work, and that's what happened. Because we're homeboys, we're the East Coast Juggalo show up in here, And I'm Juggalo Crazy J, and this is,
the one and
the
only
wicked
Jester.
Jester, bam. If you guys like it, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you guys want to do. We got a short on there of my artwork. I got plenty more coming out. If you guys actually want to see what our actual background wallpaper is, it's an actual, a carnival pop-up that I did myself, trying to make my own Joker's card, which, I think it looks badass,
I think it looks pretty sick, too.
And, I don't even have a name for it. If people want to name it, they can. If you have artists out there that can do 3D work, I'd accept that, and I'd pay you handsomely just to make a 3D image of it for me and, do a startup for our show like an intro. That'd be fucking sick. But I will pay you. Like, it's not like a thing. I will. We got TikTok, both of us. I got a Twitter. We do all that stuff. We play games. If you want to add us on Xbox or whatever you guys got, we play games. We do everything. We do everything here. It's just chill community where you do whatever. We're just going to relax and just lay back. We're like, a lot of other Juggalo news where they're like, gotta be serious. Well, yeah, you do.
There's a time for serious, and there's also a time for positivity and just, chilling.
So, yeah, that's,
Also, Ouija Mac and Violent J.
I saw
the music video for You're Dead.
Dude, that music video's fire, man.
That was pretty fresh.
Jay's on point. Ouija's on point.
It reminded me a lot of the same feel that they had with when Ouija released that album Gutter Water there, and they released the song Diamonds.
I kind of like how Violent J has that like chopper style too. He flows fast. Faster than he's done in most albums. Not saying that he was never fast, but he's doing good now.
And also for Ouija, his new album Detritus is going to be coming out in April.
I've been getting into Ouija. I never really liked him, but I'm starting to like him because my buddy over here. I'm giving him a shot. I like Light a lot. 6 foot, 7 foot. That was a good song. Light's always good though. He's fast, quick. He's just down to represent. But I'm going to talk about some news on that. Because I did go to the Connecticut Twisted concert. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll put that on the back burner. But let's get on to other stuff. Like Shaggy mentioning that the Insane Clown Posse's never breaking up in his Twitch, which they're not. If you want to spread rumors about them, like Shaggy taking a break, that's not him taking a break. That's just everybody does.
Yeah.
If I have to take a break from this kid, I'll be like, yo, Wicked Jester, dude. I can't stand your, clown flavor. I gotta go listen to some other shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm just joking.
It's just like after Slipknot gets through doing Knotfest and then, their tour all around the east part of the United States and all that, before they get ready to do the Midwest to the West Coast.
Yeah, that's
every band takes a little bit of a break. That's what they do. They need the rest and to recharge, man.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. You remember, Violent J is like 50.
And not only that, but Shaggy's like what, 47, 48?
And watch this. They also have families.
Oh yeah.
My dad is like pretty old. Juggalo Crazy T. So that's my dad. He's got 3. Let me see. Me, brother. No, I'm joking, but no, I got like on his side. So I got my 2 sisters and my 3 brothers. Okay, cool. But that's a lot of kids he's got to take care of. Violent J has kids. Shaggy has kids. You got to think that they need a break because Jay's got the heart stuff going on. Probably anxiety, depression. Like you never know like what's going on with him. You don't know what's going on in anybody's life. I mean, one day you can be good, next minute you need a little help. I mean, I talk to a therapist, every week. Pete does too. It helps
Yep.
to talk to somebody, even if it's a friend. Like, hey Pete, I'm having a bad day, man. Can you just talk to me for a little bit on the phone? He'll call, pick up Facebook, whatever. We got all that.
Or vice versa. If
Discord.
I'm ever having a bad day,
He can call me.
Crazy Jay, can I talk to you for a bit?
No,
I'm
click.
In a bad headspace.
I'm joking. No, I'll pick up. We're just being clowns, because that's what we do. But yeah, you could do that. You could do whatever you want. Like, he could call me, I could call him, and I'll answer. Like, I'm not gonna be all negative, but that's like, that's another thing. It's just like, always be there for somebody if they need you. Me and him are sitting here, we talk all the time about like stuff like this. We just thought we want to make light of it now, like, and actually do a page. To talk about the fam and all the juggalos and everything we do. It's just not one thing; it's everything.
It is.
There we go.
And not only that, but also, another thing that we found was how Twisted was
the notes, yeah,
going on the news about Astronomicon, and we saw a YouTube clip of them on an ABC channel talking about Astronomicon to a newscaster.
So, me and Pete remember Twisted, like, back in the day when, ICP actually had to, like, go, like, yeah, we're ICP, but check out these guys if you like us. And, it got me thinking, like, okay, but, the last time ICP went mainstream was the Great Malenko, when they told them to take everything off the shelves and pretty much pack it in because they're not doing anything. And ICP had to sign for another label because of that. So I'm thinking, ABC, though. That's, everybody clicks on ABC. And, I've gone to, Anime Boston. I've gone to a bunch of, like, stuff like that. And it's just like, okay, but why make it so important to everybody that you need to go in the news? I mean, yeah, ICP has their, their documentary about the FBI. Where was Twisted then? And I'm not just capping. It's just, where were they? They had a Sweet 16, what, they want their masters that bad that they didn't go and then they just flipped on ICP? But I'm not going to get into the beef because I'm here for positivity and the energy of just
and that's not
giving
our
back.
thing. That's their beef is their beef, man.
Yeah, I mean, what they said between each other, what they said.
We're both two ninjas that are all about the music,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to choose a side, but if I had to, I know who I'd pick, and I'm not going to say it here. It's just, I'd just like to be real, don't bite the hand that made you or feed you.
No, like that, but it's also,
I mean, you could go on any interview, right, with Twisted, and they won't mention anything about ICP, about their, helping them come up. But we all know that without ICP, where would they be?
Wouldn't be Twisted.
And I love Twisted. Don't get me wrong. I love Freak Show. I love all their albums. Green Book. Independence. All of their albums. I mean, they're all very good. Hell, I'm getting an Abomination mask by shout out to DAC.
Diesel Art Creations.
Yep. I got a mask right here. Actually, it's the Halloween Carnival of Carnage. My own style. I made it. It's got the blood there. It's a nice mask. I mean, he makes all these. Here's the inside. They're comfortable. But yeah. I mean, and another thing about Twisted. I mean, I went to the concert. I saw Light there, so I'm kind of like, okay, what's going on with Light? Here's a guest appearance. Pretty fire, actually. I liked him. But also gets me thinking, what about ABK? What about Blaze? What about Boondocks? So, when you go to a concert and all these people show up, and they're making the Riders, or Dark Lotus, I actually left. Because when you do that, the original people that helped you make that, that's not there, it's not right.
That's like saying that there's Slipknot, but no Joey Jordison. Or that's like saying that there's...
Or Led Zeppelin without Robert Plant, I mean...
Or Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
Or that there's, Linkin Park without Chester and Mike.
Yeah,
It just couldn't
it's just
happen.
they did it, and I'm like, okay, cool. Okay,
There couldn't be a Dark Lotus without ICP
did I really want to see the Riders? Maybe. But did I really want to see Dark Lotus? Yes. Yes, I did.
I would have killed to see a Dark
But
Lotus.
it's not the
show.
original. What's Dark Lotus without Jay and Shaggy? What's Riders without Bullet and Clip? I think I got it right.
For sure.
So, but yeah. So, I mean, we're just trying. Then he enters the mosh pit and everybody dropped him. So, yeah, he was kind of special. But other than that, I mean, there's good times I've had. There's bad times. Like when you get lost on your way back from a concert. When the kid that got hit in the head with a Faygo bottle doesn't know which way he's going. But it's all about the journey and how you get there. I've gone to a couple of gatherings. I mean, it's fun.
Same.
And I want to keep doing it. I'll keep posting. We'll
That's
definitely...
also another thing, though, like how a lot of people are saying that there might not be a gathering for 2023.
Yeah, well, what's ICP without a gathering? That's like saying friggin',
What's Slipknot without Knotfest?
That's like saying, you can't wear a hat that has a friggin' Hatchet Man on it.
Or I can't have a Loki tattoo on my arm.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing is if, I'm going to really bring up that is going to a Twisted concert. Do you wear psychopathic stuff? Or not?
I mean, normally it
What do you
would
think?
be the case because it's just fam,
So there's two
Fam is
subcategories
fam.
now of fans. I mean, it's juggalos and what do they call them?
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. I mean, okay, so you get two sub fans now. I mean, I've never really heard of a Twizzler. I mean, I've heard of the candy, but I mean,
it was candied myself.
But I mean, until somebody came up to me when I recently got back into ICP again. I mean, I've always been into it. But went to a concert. My buddy's like, there's different like things going on. It's like that I didn't know about. 'Cause I haven't been in the scene in a while. But I'm like, okay, like what's different? Oh, there's fighting. I'm like, okay, well, what's the fight about? I'm so like just like okay, cool. Like what's going on? I didn't even mind. I'm like whatever.
Having been an 80s baby and this ninja right here also been an 80s baby, it's the music that brings people together. And that's what Jay and Shaggy wanted to create this foundation on, was so that there could be a special kind of music that could bring music together. I mean, they even say it on the song Miracles that they've seen, 85 people in a room drawn together as equal,
Yeah. Like, I mean, ICP is about having people grow in their record label too. Big Hoodoo did it. Ouija Mac did it. Hey, I mean, even I hate to say it, Twisted did it. Boondocks, Blaze, ROC, Esham. I could keep going. It's like, even friggin' Vanilla Ice is a juggalo.
For sure.
There's a lot of juggalos. Even Steve O's a juggalo.
Yeah.
What about Hobson, Dax? Juggalos. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter about, like, this beef.
You always remember where you
I'd squash it.
You always remember your roots. Without a future, without a past, there can't be no future.
And then also on Twisted, what are your thoughts about, how they're getting rid of their,
old school
music off the tours?
I'm honestly kind of bummed, man, because that's just like, how can you have no secondhand smoke with almost tasteless? Rock the Dead.
We Don't Die.
When I first heard Twisted back in my middle school and high school days, like
Different.
I got shown
Darkness.
that shit. Like, yes, all of that. Like
Independence Day.
They were so different, man, because it's like
Welcome Home.
Freak Show is so friggin' cool because you
They're
had
different.
Mutant X, you had.
They also had that rock rap sound.
And it's just before Loki even, like, and shout out to Loki, thank you, dude. Keep doing what you do. Like
Good, buddy.
when I first heard Freak Show, You know, it was just so different because nothing had been done back then in the early 2000s.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Everything was always down low. Like, that's how underground is supposed to be.
There was definitely the Amazing Jekyll Brothers.
Because
ICP did go to Woodstock.
Well, yes.
That was 99, but, you know, in 2000 there was, you know, there's nothing really. It was the
that's when
Bizarre,
new metal.
Bizarre.
That's
Bizarre,
when
Bizarre.
new metal and rap rock was just happening, man.
You know, I enjoyed, you know, the Freak Show album. You know, they got, you know, the Jim Morrison cover. You know,
of People Are Strange.
Yeah, great song.
And it was so different because they had a gothic feel even to it. Even on Wicked, man. If you listen to the tracks, They Told Me and Bella Morta, you know.
Don't forget a great one, the Juggalo Anthem.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's be real. Like, Twisted's a very good band. I mean, but if you're gonna get rid of your old stuff, you might as well not even perform. I mean, I'm not saying don't perform, but it's just that's who made you who you are. So, I mean, I think they're just trying to make a band. They got Blaze, they got Madrox, Monoxide Child on, and he's a drummer and a guitarist. But what would you guys think of that?
What's your opinions? You can drop them down in the comments.
You know, you can like, share, subscribe. You know, it's up to you. I mean, we're always going to be here. I mean, there's definitely, you know, more content coming out. We just got to create it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's going to be me and him. You know, if it's not just me here, it's him. He can do an update, you know.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, we got to talk about more, though. You know, it's just like we're going to do more updates, you know. Where the Duke's at, you know, where Shaggy's at. You know, we already know Shaggy's doing the Twitter. But where's Violent J at? You know, he just dropped his new albums or songs. Yeah.
Some Good Pussy and Sweet Tooth.
And we're also waiting for you know,
Woe the Weeping Willow.
another EP. And you know, they're gonna do another set of Joker's cards. There's gonna probably be like 18. And you know, don't forget the number 17. That's when, you know, that's how many albums Carnival of Carnage sold. Which, you know, Chapter 17, you know, the year, you know, 2017, like 17, dude. You know, it's always been something in my life, and you know, the Wicked Jester's life, that it's always going to be there. You know?
Oh yeah.
So, you know, it's always going to be my life. You know, on the 17th, me and him always do Juggalo Day.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
we do.
You know, like what did we do last time? We were just jamming out to ICP. You know, my car just going around, you know, doing stuff where we live. So.
And speaking of, it actually is the 17th of February today.
Oh, heck yeah.
So there's a reason why.
You know, yeah. See, that's the magic number 17.
We are doing it right now.
It just turned to 17th. You know, we've been trying to get this video for, you know, a couple weeks now on a platform, you know. On a serious note, you know, we're going to be doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody follows us. I mean, the quality isn't going to be this bad next time. We're going to set up a studio here. You know, it's going to be the East Coast Juggalos studio pod. You know, so we're going to just update stuff, get a couple things, you know, and kick it here. You know, and just we're going to do what we got to do to get stuff done and update everybody.
Anything else that you want to add, or do you think that we can sign off here?
Well, there's always, you know, all the Juggalos should stay positive. Shouldn't be any hate. You know, that's just, that stuff isn't great for people, you know. I always say, you know, always like whoop whoop, like, you know, all the time, because it's just like, you know, I mean, if I see a homie with just like a hatchet, man, I'm like, yo, whoop whoop, you know. Like, we saw his homie at Walmart. We're like, yo, whoop whoop, dude. He's like, whoa, you still into that Juggalo stuff? We're like, hell yeah. Or who do we see? Another my buddy. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? And he's like, whoop whoop, guys. He's like, what's up, ninjas? And we're like, nothing, bro. You know, and we're like, yeah, hell yeah, we're into that shit. You know, he's like, whoa, we got to go to a concert or something together. So I'm like, fuck yeah, we'll go. You know, we're always down to go to like a Tech 9 concert or whatever, you know, Wicked stuff. It doesn't matter, you know. Any concert, you know, we could see you there. You know, we're on the East Coast, so we try to do anything around here. But yeah, Crazy J's out. You know, that's Wicked 2. Whoop whoop for you guys, you know, the fans.
I'm Wicked Jester, and I'm giving you 2 wicked whoops and some of that wicked whoop goop for you. Peace.